Hey there, nurses. It's Coach Sean, and in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself and show you guys that everything I'm about to teach you here over the next, 4 weeks to 6 months is going to help you guys achieve your weight loss goals. So, as more specifically, again, I'm going to teach you guys the Fat Method program. Again, it's a simple, fast, and healthy weight loss program, and you're going to discover how to lose 8 to 15 pounds every 4 weeks without counting calories, starving yourself, or doing any cardio at all. Okay, so who am I? Let me tell you a little bit more about myself. Again, the date of this recording here on March 31st, 2023, I am 47 years old, and I've been a professional coach and a personal trainer for the past 23 years. And what got me into personal training 23 years ago was a competition that I entered, and I felt so fantastic after competing in the competition. I decided that's what I wanted to do the rest of my life. I wanted to help other people feel the way that I felt that time, because it was my belief, and it's still my belief, that everybody should have the best versions of themselves and live the best life. And I definitely felt like I was on top of the world. I felt I was invincible after competing in that competition. So here's my before picture. It was a 12-week contest. You had to take your before picture and then go ahead and put yourself through your own fitness and nutrition program and take your after picture 12 weeks later. So here's my before picture. And then here's my after picture. Now, how I changed on the outside wasn't a big achievement. I mean, it was a big achievement, but it was a way that I felt on the inside that really drove me and helped me make that decision that I was going to go ahead and be a personal trainer and a coach the rest of my life. But I lost like 6 inches off my waistline. My body fat dropped from 17% down below 7%. I gained a few pounds of muscle. But again, I felt fantastic, and I actually finished one of the finalists in the contest, so it was a great achievement for me. Now, at the time where I lived at in Red Wing, Minnesota, they had a big write-up in the paper because they found out about my achievement, and when I started my personal training business, I acquired my first 5 personal training clients from this article that they had in the paper. And after that, I quit my ordinary dead-end job because I was making more money helping those 5 people on a weekly basis compared to what I was making 40 hours a week working for the company that I worked for. So I quit my job and I started my coaching career, and I haven't looked back ever since. Now today, again, it's been 23 years later. Again, I'm the owner of Get Fit Nurses and the Fat Method for Nurses. Back in 2009, I was voted Minnesota's #1 personal trainer from the Fitness Expert Network. In 2017, I wrote a book with some trainers that I network with across the country called Fuel Your Soul, Transform Your Body. And when it came out on Amazon, it was a #1 bestseller in 2 categories. Oh, and that picture there on the left there, that's me with my daughter and my son. It's a few years old, and my wife, Crystal. And in the past 23 years, I've helped well over 6,000 nurses now from all across the country, all across the world, I should say. Actually, I've helped coaches in the United Kingdom and Australia now too. So again, I've been doing it for 23 years helping people. So I want to show you guys proof that what you're about to learn over the next 4 weeks to 6 months actually works, and it can work for you as well. So here's some success stories from some past clients who've gone through the Fat Method. So here's one from Vin. He says, the easiest way to lose weight. I just completed the easiest weight loss plan ever, and I lost 31 pounds in 8 weeks. Irene says, I finally found success after several years in a variety of diets that included so many restrictions. I finally have found success with the Fat Method. I regret not joining sooner. She said she's lost 15 pounds, and she did it for 8 weeks with me. She coached for. Here's some more. Here's one from Kathleen. She says, my fitting in jeans and clothes I haven't worn in years. I'm loving this. I haven't been able to lose weight like this in years and not been miserable. I'm down 15 pounds, but I'm also fitting in jeans and clothes that I haven't worn in years, and I can't tell you how many times in the last couple of weeks, I've been told how skinny I look. This is Allison here on the right. She says, the best decision I ever made. I have dieted my entire life. I was never the eat what I want person. My last diet was no carbs or sugar. While I did lose weight doing this, it was not a lifestyle I was able to maintain. When I started eating carbs again, I gained all the weight back. So far with the Fat Method, I'm down 20 plus pounds in 8 weeks, and I plan to continue this. Here's some more. This one on the left here is from a client. She says, well, I guess I won't be wearing this one anymore. Happy days. In the middle, great. I've lost 3 pounds this week, and I've hit my 30-pound weight loss mark. And I said, yes, I'm so happy for you. And the one on the right says, yes, I've got a plan to help you with that. The client had a question, and she says, okay, cool. And I said, okay, it's Friday morning update. Hey, I'm down 30 pounds, Coach Sean. Shockingly, I was surprised after 4 days of not being on the best. So she wasn't even the best, and she still lost weight that week. Here's another client. This is Shelly. This is her before and after, and she got 57 pounds of body fat, and we got her to drop her body fat from 35% down to 17%. She lost 8 inches off her waistline. It doesn't matter how old you are. This is Dinah. She was 65 years young when she coached with me. She says this Gigi is getting her groove back. She lost 38 pounds. She says, with the 38 pounds I've lost, I'm able to keep up with my 2- and 4-year-old granddaughters. This Gigi is getting her groove back. This is Carrie. This was in 10 months on the program. At age 47, she dropped 72 pounds in 10 pant sizes. This is Laura from February 2017 to February 2018 in 12 months. She says, I'm off my blood pressure medication. With the help of Sean, I've lost 70 pounds. I've been taking off the blood pressure medication I've been on for the past 10 years. I'm a much happier person, participating more in life. Here's Shelly. This is in 6 months. She says, I've lost 12 inches off of my hips. I really enjoy Coach Sean's program. The workouts are great, and I love how simple the routine is. I lost 27 pounds and 29 inches off my body. 12 of those inches have come off my hips and 6 inches off my waist. I'm feeling the best I probably ever have about myself because I finally have some muscle tone and energy. Thanks, Sean. Here's Lori. She dropped 49 pounds. And she said when she started eating on the fat method, she started losing 1 to 3 pounds every single week. Now, you guys are definitely in good hands on this program. And the reason why you're in good hands, again, I've been doing this for 23 years in the fitness and weight loss industry, and I have the answers to your problems. And all you got to do to get results is just follow this program to a T. And that's really important. If you guys go through this, whether you're going through like the 4-week program or if you decided to join for 4 or 6 months, you got to follow it exactly how I have it laid out for you. Don't do anything that you think is going to make it better for you. Everything you've been, most of you have been given a lot of false information over the years, and that's why you haven't achieved your goals. One of the biggest mistakes I see the nurses that I coach who go through this program is they don't follow the program that I've got laid out for them. They're doing a little bit of what I'm teaching them, but they're doing something that they learned in the past, and they're trying to continue on with that. And I promise you, if you do that, you're not going to get results. My clients who follow this program exactly how I've got it laid out for them, they don't do anything more and they don't do anything less. They do exactly what I tell them to do. Typically will lose 1 to 2 or 3 pounds every single week. And that adds up really, really fast. So please, if you guys have questions, make sure you use the Facebook group and ask so that I can help you. But don't do things differently than what I've got laid out for you. And again, make sure to use me. Use the Facebook group and the weekly Zoom coaching calls to answer all your questions for you and help keep you motivated and help you get through any obstacles that you're running into. That's so important. The more you put into this program, the more you're going to get out of it. All right, so make sure you guys are grabbing a pen and paper. Let's get going on this, and let's have you guys write this down. Remember, the coaching calls now are going to be on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Tuesday mornings. We don't have a lot of clients who usually do the Tuesday mornings. If you guys can't make those, again, I record them for you, and I post them inside the group. All right, now the link for the Zoom calls will be posted about an hour before the calls every single week, but you can also find them at the top of the group. Scroll up to the Facebook group at the top, and in the Features tab, it's called the Featured tab, I have the link to the Zoom sessions in there. So that's where you guys want to find the sessions for the Zoom calls. Now, make sure you guys weigh yourself every single week. Get up in the morning, go to the bathroom on Saturday or Sunday, go ahead and step on the scale. And if you don't want your feet to be shown, just put your socks on. That's not a big deal. But make sure you go ahead and go to the bathroom first, and then take a picture of it with your cell phone, and then upload that picture to the Facebook group every single weekend. Whether you gained weight that week, you maintained your weight, or you lost weight, whatever it is, make sure you post it so that I can hold you accountable. Just by having a little bit of accountability that you got to post that picture every single week, it's going to make you more disciplined during the week, and that's going to help you have much better success. So that's really important. Now, do this tomorrow. If you guys are just starting, this is your first video, make sure you guys post your weight right away. Even if it's not Saturday or Sunday, make sure, after you watch this video, that you post your beginning weight to the group right away. We need to get that initial weight. And then again, I highly suggest that you guys take some measurements. So I would take a before and after picture in a swimsuit. I would go ahead and get the tape measure out and go ahead and measure your waistline if that's what you want to become smaller, your hips. Your chest, your thighs, anything that you want to improve on, your pant size, you guys should definitely measure that before you start, so that way we can redo those measurements every 4 weeks and evaluate what you're doing, if it's working or not. And if it's not working, we can make a program modification for you. But you got to have something to measure from, and that way we can also set some goals when we talk about goal setting, because a goal is something that you can physically measure to see if you achieved it or not. So make sure you guys take your weight and take your measurements. And I would suggest taking a before picture as well. All right, now the membership site, step number 1, make sure you guys will watch the welcome video. And again, that's what you're doing right now. Step number 2, make sure you guys print off the welcome packet. There might be a welcome packet below this video. There might not be a welcome packet. It depends on which which program you guys went with. But typically when you guys watch a video like this in the membership site, make sure you look below the video, because there'll usually be some buttons and some links in there that have articles and other things that are going to relate to what I'm talking about for the week. You guys want to make sure you watch or read those. Step number 3, again, make sure you go through the membership. Just go through it week by week. If you guys are doing the 4-week program, it's just everything's laid out for you right away. But if you guys are doing the 4 or 6 month option, make sure you guys just go through it week by week. Don't jump ahead. You guys do not need to jump ahead. If you start implementing things that are supposed to be for week 2, 3, 4, week 10, you guys are going to go ahead and fail with this program. This is a progressive program. It's designed to be progressive every single week, so that way you see continued progress every week. If you jump ahead, you will plateau. I promise you that. Step number 4, again, read all the articles below the videos if there's articles. And again, make sure you guys ask questions and attend all the Zoom calls if you can on Monday nights or Tuesday mornings. Now remember, guys, the more you put into this program, the more you're going to get out of it. This program works 100% of the time for the people who take action and follow the program. And of course, if you don't do that, you're not going to get results. So that's always why I offer 100% money back guarantee, because I know this program works for the people who follow it. Now, of course, if you don't follow it, you're not going to get results. But please don't ask me for your money back if deep down you know you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Okay, guys, make it a great day. If you have questions or anything, post in the Facebook group. And again, thanks for joining this program. I appreciate it. I'm going to do everything I can to help you guys.